Candace Smith, drafting the circuit. Danica, you have a great sense of humor about what's going on with the qualifying and things of that nature, your season. But how frustrating is it? And talk a little bit about the learning curve that I think too many NASCAR fans who don't know about other series as well don't quite understand. Going from open wheel to stock cars is just a wholly different animal. It does take time, and 1 to 2 seasons isn't enough perhaps. So talk about the criticism, and follow-up is, do you read the press about you, or is it best to just not do that? You have enough to do.
Well, I think that people have been really understanding to the fact that this is a learning curve, and coming from IndyCar is a totally different place. I feel like that's been actually very publicized by you guys, that there is going to be time needed to see that through. It doesn't stop me from getting mad or wanting more, and I think that's just the nature of someone competitive. There are a lot of times that my crew chief wants to remind me that I am doing a good job, and that this is the first year, first year in Cup, but my second full time in stock cars, second year in stock cars, and but you know, I have high expectation levels, so I don't think it's a bad quality to have, but it keeps me pushing. But on the other side, I think you guys have done a good job of educating the maybe more casual fan that is a big transition. So, what was the other part of your question?
Read your press.
Oh, do I read the press? Only if I have a good weekend. If I don't, I don't. I think that that's probably, and I get it. Sometimes you do need to, and on some level, especially if you've done something that's up for judgment and criticism. Maybe not. Maybe sometimes it's on the track. Sometimes it's slightly off track kind of stuff that you say. Social media has given everyone a platform to be able to speak their mind, but what that's done is I feel like it's kind of putting your finger on the pulse of what's going to be written about. So I do think that sometimes if you're wondering what the public perception is of something, you can go ahead and read what it is, because it's probably going to be what's written. So, but being upfront about everything has always been what's worked best for me, and you know, if people don't like me, they can at least respect my honesty in situations, hopefully. So that's just how I try and go about things, because it's impossible to make everyone happy all the time. So, you know, to answer your question, I don't read all my press, no, but I read some of it for sure.